All right, you ready? Into the cauldron? Thank you for the break time. It's a good time for the break. I think we're gonna go a couple more hours. Probably won't spend that all in here. Ah. Probably run out of some supplies in here, echo shells and wire especially. You don't need to just use Tear Blast. Running out of resources is a recurring theme. Me at least. First playthrough, we ran out of blaze during the final fight, main game. In DLC, we ran out of wire, the final boss fight. And lots of other things. Other times. Get everything squared away. Yeah, Crystal, before we go in, it's a good time. I did. It's outside. The third cylinder was misfiring after I drove it off the lot. You know, everything's all done, and then it was the fuel injector. We found a wet plug. Guy who rebuilt the engine took it home, found it was the fuel injector, and why he didn't replace that while rebuilding the engine? Yeah, well, you know, buying used cars, yay! So he replaced it, and maybe should have before, but now it's done. It was all warranted, so seems good. Passed emissions. I've got it home. Taking it to Subaru to get the exploding Takata airbags, the warranty stuff, warranty recall stuff done. Recall, did I say warranty earlier? The recall stuff. Whoever owned it before never got that done. Thanks for asking. I think it's good. Need to start driving it places. I'm looking for excuses now, places to drive. I don't travel that much these days. Thank you. Now it can get fun. Hummus is good. Beer. Beer, Jay. Oh, it has crossed my mind. Go pick up some beer and wine. All the cauldrons are pretty good about supplies. They give you medicinals and this is more stuff though than you usually get on your way in. Feels like. Bodias, first time having hummus was 3 months ago. Oh, look who it is! It's one of my favorites. Yeah, let's tag it just in case we can't find the Thunderjaw. We'll have it tagged. Override the core. Oh man. I totally forgot there was a Thunderjaw and a core. Gotta remember that. We can rappel down. If I try to attack from up here, there's probably some booby trap that I don't remember. For some reason I can't really attack from up here without getting in trouble for it.
I can still get the upper hand.
Or not. Into a strike from above. Okay, Thunderjaw. If it busts, we override. We got to do something before it comes loose, right? The plan is the same. We have to take those disc launchers off its back and turn them against it. And stay alive. Without a lot of cover in here, I'm going to try not to use the Shield Weaver set. So what are we wearing? It almost doesn't matter. If we're not wearing Shield Weaver here, I don't think it matters. The regen there is so slow. A little bit of melee, resist. I don't think it matters. I'm gonna grab all the medicinals that are around the room though. Never tried to tie down a Thunderjaw with ropes. How well does that work? What am I not gonna use? I'm not gonna use any of this. Maybe we could... Entropic! Hello! Hey, in chat. Brother! How are you doing? You came in time for a good fight, should be, or an ass whooping. Either way. That's not cool, not letting me take that. Look where I'm putting these. I don't think he can walk quite there. I still have 3 arrows knocked. Yes. RV. What's up? It's been a while. How are you doing? All right, we're going down. The shield down? Shield's not down yet. Shield down. Oh, fuck me. I had 3 more arrows knocked. Also forgot to get my meager, I don't have any. Double potions. Oh, this is just going splendid. Come on. That one, that's one. Okay. That's almost the second. Alright, let's get that second disc launcher. Possible before. There we go. Before grabbing either one. Oh no 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 no! Is this the other one? Man, dodging these. Ty, thank you for the host. How are you doing?
Kept you waiting, huh?
Greetings, sir. Look at your timing coming in. Oh, I think Look, I got one in! Come on. Alright, should we do some arrows? I was having too much fun with sticky bombs, though. Boom! Yeah! Happy Friday, man. Has it been a decent day? Shot, fire, there.
Can you take one more?
That was the last one. Oh, Marmite, I can't handle that stuff. Marmite's kind of scary.
To help me override more machines. So, Hephaestus is the source of the Cauldron data intrusions? It's been forcing Cauldrons to make aggressive machines. Deadlier and deadlier year by year. Why? And what or who is Hephaestus? Another mystery to add to the list.
Yeah, it's kind of salty. Our mount has stayed here since before the Stalkers, which for some reason the Stalkers never attacked the Broadhead. Thanks for waiting. I miss chickpeas. But yeah. Duh. Eat. Let's keep heading west. And then north. Some cool stuff up there. And let me give some thought tonight to what we might do tomorrow. If I could switch gears tomorrow, what would that mean? Let me see. We're gonna hit a bandit camp on our way to Maker's End. Let's assume we'll get caught up in that. Leblavija. The gonna work? Able to get through? Not like that. You crazy, crazy thing. Yeah, up here. Might work. You can get up there. Try it. Oh, look at that. Nice. Yeah. Why is in yellow? The J part. Leblabia. Peas, not pies. I was wondering about the pies. What's with all your jumping? Giggle pies. Just missed that. Better clear that.
Someone for the trail. Oh boy.
Giggle peas. Hey. Hey. Oh, look who we never met before. I mean, I wondered where Nil was, how we missed him.
Stay low, girl, or you'll spoil the fun.
Fun?
Everyone has their reasons. Maybe you killed because you're compelled. I understand. Had a partner who'd weep at the feel of an arrow striking home. While we hunted the bandit scum, his eyes will never dry.
Then you're a manhunter. Some kind of mercenary?
Call me Nil. I've found where there is strife, there's bandits, picking the bones of the innocent. Then whoever
All
can
these
catch,
colors.
then each other. But why wait? You and I could work together. Kill them all. What do you say?
I don't know you, and I have no reason to trust you.
Trust is a rare egg to find, isn't it? I'm just a traveler, with a bow,
He's also a
concerned
bit
about the state
psychotic.
of these lands, and a missing
Or we
partner.
could just say
I don't
antisocial.
think you're just anything at all.
Let me put it another way. Are you a bandit?
Of course not.
'Then you have nothing to fear from me.
All right. Someone has to stop them from hurting others.
And we will. We'll stop them from doing anything. Save screaming a while. Go ahead and take the lead. I look forward to seeing what you're capable of.
Wire. Pole in the way? I almost can't tell. Was there a pole in the way? Nils, don't do anything, Nils. Still there, man. Nils, camera, man. Getting down from his post, that'll work.
Save these for the trail. Oh, right then. They're still looking.
Dead.
Yes.
Land's thirsty for rain. Me, not so much.
Oh, shit. Last second. Twitched.
coward. Face me.
Something about the face? I heard something about the face. What? You don't know what's going on around you? And you deserve everything you get. Oh, he's just hanging out here with the fire spitter? Guess we haven't been making that much noise. Doing this again. Let's leave it out here. Grab it. What? Bill scared me there. Uh-oh, she slipped. Slipped on the stone. Come on. Get up on the stone.
Nearly got me.
For all that, you lost the stealth. And you're not going anywhere near my...
Gonna get you.
What a shame. Hills, you're with me? He's chill. He doesn't even race off.
Stay on task.
Gonna need this. That signal will bring in reinforcements if they set it off.
Better not let them set it off.
I thought.
Shit! Wrong button. That's not good. It's Stefania.
They won't be using this again.
The old Sun King would say, this is pure snake.
Hey, someone killed one of us.
I wonder which one.
Captives. They're not just cutthroats. Slavers, too. I'll get this open. Hold on.
You can shoot the alarm with an arrow as
I'm not
well.
leaving you in here.
Did I ever know that? I don't know. Thank you. Good call. We can just shoot it with an arrow. Yeah. Yeah, I should go. Okay. Anything left? There's gotta be something. We haven't finished clearing the camp, so what's left? What's marked? Oh, look at this poor guy. Shh. Be very, very quiet. We are hunting bandits. To let him live.
Looks like we're introduced.
Wasn't even a silent strike because it kept twitching. All right. Okay, there's one more. Please. Get it. Come on. Come on. Yeah! Death from above.
Any work done under the sun warms you through the night.
Not done sitting.
Sparkers. Okay, wire we need. A lot of that for now. Alright, that'll get us some stuff. Odds. Let me start thinning these out a little more too. Just a little bit more. Oh, there's so many. By the time I get anywhere near the bottom of the list, I get salty about the whole thing. That's good. Okay. What are we buying? We need wire. Can't run out of wire. Wire's pretty cheap compared to some other stuff. That'll keep us in precision arrows. Markers were good. Blaze for now. Good. Chill water. Metal vessels. Echo shells, the other nasty one. We need more of those for Tear Blast. And they're expensive. And we need just stock potions at some point too. And we're kind of trying to save up for Herb Shot Bow, Adept, which use those arrow types. We just need another Sawtooth and a Long Leg Heart and 8,000 shards. Alright, let's not buy more echo shells right now. That's a bad idea. Let's buy more echo shells right now. So expensive. We're not getting many. I'll take what I can get. Okay.
The Sundom has changed.
Broke. We are broke again. Head north. Acre's End. Loot the equipment stash. Go to the ruins. Aloy seeks to learn more about the mysterious woman. Looks like her among the crumbling ruins of an ancient city. See what the mysterious stranger left for you. Go to the ruins where Olin found an image of the unknown woman that looks like us. Unweirded. Elizabeth Sobek.
So they're off the in the Sundom now. I get up, I work, same as always.
dwarves. Or behemoths. Rather. No, we can technically do. We can override a behemoth. If we can get to one. No. We must be patient. If we want to start a robot war, we must be patient. Why am I moving? That's not patient. Moving is not patient. It's not the same thing. Not the same thing. Not the same thing. Come on, get closer. Aloy, what the hell? We lost it. It was there for a second. Man, we had to get close. That sucks. It's, come on. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. What was the deal with not getting the override until...
Just stay out of their way.
No, I don't want to stay out of their way. I want one to get right up close. I need one to get right up close. Yeah. Wait for it. Wait for it. 3, 2, 1. Home team. Oh, come on. Where's the other? Don't mess with me now. There we go. Gosh. Oh! 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 I think we're getting a little too close. Oh my God. Look who's picking up now. Holy shit. No, you scrappers, get the hell away. Uh-oh.
I'll do what I have to.
Come here, come investigate. This chicken's half busted. But it's gonna be our half busted chicken for about 5 seconds. Until, oh, we're gonna be in the rocks. Uh-oh. Okay. Now you protect us while we loot the other one. I saw something else. Don't tell me where'd the purple go? Did they scrap the purple? there was purple. And then the scrappers were at it. And I went to loot it, and the only thing left was an echo shell. Does that mean we lost good loot to scrappers? I hate that. I was picking them off, but not fast enough, huh? Ow.
Keep that for later.
Can't climb that, can I? He's just shorting out. As far as I know, he's gonna break his override at some point too. They really messed each other up quick, though. Man, they're in bad shape. Alright, we're going north, not south.
Need them soon enough. Soaked from melted snow.
Considering what's left of the world, I've been quiet. I realize how quiet I've been. I get really sucked into this world. Thing I say on top of it. What can you say? Just take it in. There's a lot. Remember the cultists here. There's a lot here. It's a big complex. I do remember the cultists here. The game is mesmerizing. Yeah. Yes, it is.
Might be able to take them out one by one if I stay out of sight.
Oh, he got 3 arrows. That was not desirable.
Can't have gotten far. Look around.
Slight overkill. Wee bit. Thought I could see him well enough, but figured out right where I was. You didn't have a
Eclipse.
arrow
Just
drawn?
like he said.
How did that happen? Things are falling apart.
Quietly.
Nothing to grab.
Okay, no more sneaking.
Here we are.
Yup, there you are. Oh, there were stairs? Holy shit, there were stairs. KG,
Got
good
him
night.
over here.
Sleep well. Better than that guy.
Corrupted Watchers. Acting as guards.
Whoa.
The Eclipse and corrupted machines.
There.
Cooperating. One happy family.
Bodias, question for you. You might know the answer to.
Fire over here.
Did they stop requiring a login to an account to use it?
Got a body over here. They found a destroyer next to that frost-bitten tower. That's not gonna be freedom's great without a struggle.
Who's
Shoot.
firing at me?
I don't know who's firing at you. That arrow got stuck in thin air. Why don't you ponder that? Everybody's coming to look. Something like that. There is no Nora girl here. These are not the Nora girls you're looking for.
That might be the
Port, move. Okay, shit's on now. Well, that's not supposed to have happened.
Don't lose her.
I might have lost her. This might count as cover right here.
much more.
Shit. The Watcher didn't see it. What? What? Okay, that's just getting better and better. I don't know why I didn't get him in the head in the first place. Why didn't the Watcher see that? It hit him. The Watcher didn't see that.
This will go along.
Yes!
Still doesn't know where we are. We're in this little patch of grass, and it is just confused as all hell. Was. Two sticky bombs on it. Wait for it. Come on. Did nothing? Nothing?
Now they're hunting me.
Good job, Aloy. They don't get paid if they don't hunt you. Man, it's pretty messed up.
Right on target.
Full draw, come on. These are low level. That sailed right through his crotch. You saw that, right? Like he'll have kids after all. Should let him live. That was amazing. Alright, I was kidding. We can't let him live. He's gonna try though. What can we do? Let's do something else.
Try to run.
Why do I want to do it?
do have a couple objectives out here, and I missed one entirely. We sort of have to go, or have to, but yeah, we sort of have to go back. That. We can get a above, all the way up here. I doubt it. Oh, Aloy, she's gliding on her own on the. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm waiting for a button though. Come on. This would be great. Strike from above, please.
Where the ground freezes again.
That's better. Machine still
Not good.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Stay away.
Optimus
have more company.
Ponder. Thank you for the host. Keep an eye on him. Oh, bye-bye. Your powers of perception are impressive.
Farewell.
Well, okay, not consistently, but occasionally. Look at his tanks! Yes! Got his tank. Anything for Horizon.
Can't find any trace of it.
You can't find any trace. That's too bad for you. Wait for it. Oh, go stand next to your buddy. That would be great. Get it off! Get it off!
Someone here?
Someone might be here somewhere. It's possible. Never know until you check. Better check. That's about where I'm at. Somewhere around 150 now. 90 in the first main playthrough, about 25 in the DLC, and then however much we have in this New Game Plus. They get this confused by the stealth gear with only 2 mods. You imagine stacking stealth mods, just how broken that would be. Hello? Having even more slots? Hello?
These dig sites, they're massive.
You're a master, Aloy. Red skin. Campfire. Is that a flower? A vessel. A mug. I know. Kind of blocking them. The mugs might be my least favorite of the collectibles because there's so little to the art. And there's not much to them, right? Am I missing something with the mugs?
Where you said it would be.
Freeze coil. Rope caster.
Not a bad selection.
Blaze.
I'll put these to
Wires.
use.
Some shards.
Why are you doing this?
Because
We
I
came
want you
back
to
for.
succeed.
Ah. Hey,
Good
Silas.
hunting. We'll talk later.
Wait! Damn him.
Back into Pharaoh. Erupted zone. Really, we want to head north in towards the ruins. They're all dead. This was a weird way in. And it doubled back the way we might have come in just to take a few. Get that. Had to take a few of them out on the way. rocks. I think that's a hint. Look at how the large, gnarly trees have grown into the building.
An explosion.
Since we already have Shield Weaver armor, hey, first full set. Mountain Thunderheads. What am I thinking? The power cells. Deselect that quest too. We already have the Shield Weaver armor, but isn't the second power cell somewhere in Aero Industries, or is that at Robot
Another
Command?
explosion.
Robot Command. We don't need to be on the lookout for it if we wanted it here, do we? Is it when we're climbing? There is one here at Pharaoh's. All right.
Rotate turret!
At the top.
Fire! All weapons operational. Time to get it moving and be quick about it.
Deathbringer.
No daydreaming.
All right. Deathbringer. Body. Fire shock. When it opens up its cooling vents, cooling rods, if the core is exposed, heat vents. Yeah, and this is the easy one.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers Olin talked about. Fitting name.
This one doesn't
I'll never get into
move all
that
about,
tunnel.
right? Wonder if we could get
Unless
a
I
few
destroy
stealth
that
kills
thing
without
first.
alerting it. Can I switch arrow types? Can I get rid of the extra arrows I knocked? Yes.
Focus. It stopped working.
I've disabled his focus. This is empty.
I'll handle it.
Wow. It does know we're here. Okay. That was close. It almost didn't. Shit, I let her get corrupted. I let Aloy get corrupted! Oh! Hi. Pass around, Joey. Ah! Why is that?
Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points.
Yeah, maybe if you actually hit him.
thing really hurt it.
Then keep hitting it. That was too easy. But that is crippled unit, that Deathbringer. Is meant to scare the shit out of you. It is but a warm-up.
Must always say, patience. Did it. Those things pack a punch. All right. The Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's on it. Snow chill. Itches.
We need all the extra loot and resources too. Hey, we can get.
Let's see what you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey! Mysterious stranger, did you see that?
Yow.
No answer, huh?
None.
Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower.
Why is it I can't even tell which direction the tower is in from here? We'd be able to see it. Off back there. Where are we going? Climbing the whole structure? Investigate the rubble. Oh. Rubble. That way. Sometimes I need to nudge.
Looks tight, but I can squeeze through.
Good, squeeze through.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Yeah. Faro Automated Solutions.
Dr. Salvez, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Faro. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
And this is where the story really gets going. There's a lot of stuff in here, and it's good. I don't want to rush us out till we've made it through the building. Can't remember how long it's going to take to go through, so I'd like to say we're just going to go through it. Take a little longer than I think. But since so much of the story not only unfolds here, yeah, a lot of audio, text, hollows, all kinds of stuff. So we have to find them, and then we get to listen to them, read them, etc. Hollows to watch. And it's heavy stuff. Some of it's heavy stuff. A lot of it's very cool. Worthwhile. Apparently Aloy's gonna just jump on everything. She's a little monkey tonight. Little monkey you are. If you see me miss...
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway.
Yeah, we're just at the entrance. If you see me miss anything, run right by something, let me know.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic Chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
You're right, there are a lot of text logs, as well as cool audio logs and hollows. We'll have to see how it how it goes. There's no save spots along the way, though, right? We'll just go. I'm munching on crackers, even though my stomach's hurting. I don't know what's up. Didn't eat today. Reception log, July 7th, 2064. And you remember how late Elizabeth is for her meeting now. Green, you've got to go. Got to go. Don't want to, but you got to go. Later, Jay. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Cheers. Green, have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Field Commandant Dang of the Indo-Malay Agricultural Combine arrived with his delegation. Refreshments to be served before their sales presentation on the Chariot line. Per instructions, food will be vegetarian only. Sander Agnew, Vice President of Territorial Integrity from Fresh Grounds Coffee Global, arrived with his entourage. Refreshments to be served before their sales presentation. Per instructions, will use Fresh Grounds Tacoma blend, no artificial creamers. A little later in the morning, so that happened. Called security and janitorial to clean up the coffee that was spilled, actually more like thrown. I wasn't aware that the Indo-Malay Combine grows coffee beans, and that Fresh Grounds acquisition team has tried to take their fields by force repeatedly. I think Commandant Dang had Agnew by the hair for a second there. Who schedules these things? I'm gonna drop a line to sales. This can't happen again. I think that's the same we heard on the way in. Activate.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people.
That was mean. They've got Silence talking to us at the same time they popped up a data point, which we could have jumped right to if we had interrupted Silence, which I decided to do, and I still missed it. Or is this because Silence is about to tell us? I'll let Silence talk. We'll come back to this. Elizabeth Sobek, her bio.
Like a tribe. And they made
we just got a few bios.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
My bad. Let the man speak, you might say. Reception log we got back there, but he gave us a few new ones. Elizabeth Sobek, born March 11th, 2020. Wow, that's coming up. Not long now, is an American scientist, roboticist, and engineer widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled at Stanford University at age 13, earning a bachelor's in experimental physics. Bachelor's of Science? Is that, BS? Haha! Physics and computer science at age 16. She completed her PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2040 and joined Faro Automated Solutions, where we are now, as a junior scientist the same year, rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22. Over the next 8 years, her green robot designs played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade, propelling Faro Automated Solutions to the forefront of its field. In 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAS, protesting the company's pivot to automated military technologies. 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. But wait, there's more. Theodore Ted Faro. Asshole. Born December 24th, 2013. We could stop Ted now. He's an American entrepreneur and business magnate. He's the founder of Faro Automated Solutions, the largest corporation of all time, the world's wealthiest individual and the first ever trillionaire. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAS. Though it struggled at first, the company broke through to the end of the troubled 2030s with its popular line of personal servitors and bodyguard bots, then exploded when its famous line of green robots led the race to solve the climate crisis during the 2040s. Clawback. At the end of that decade, FAS opened a military defense branch dominating the world market for automated military platforms by 2053. Success of FAS has made Mr. Farrow the world's best-known businessman, one of its most sought-after speakers, and a major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. FAS is an American multinational corporate entity that produces robots for all walks of life, though its core business consists of military and defense contracts. As of 2063, FAS has ranked number 1 among the Fortune 5, that's 5, by gross revenue and profit for 10 years in a row, a world record. Founded in 2033 by Theodore Ted Farrow, an entrepreneur from Salt Lake City, Utah, the company developed several promising robot prototypes in its early years, but failed to break into markets dominated by then industry giants like General Synthetics and RE Corp. This changed in 2038 with the debut of the Alfred line of levitating personal servitors, which generated exceptional sales, lifting the company onto the Fortune 50 for the first time. Profits tripled in the 2040s as the company's environmental efforts, led by famed engineer Elizabeth Sobek, catapulted FAS to the head of that sector. In 2049, in the wake of successful green and climate cleanup efforts around the globe, worldwide approval ratings of FAS exceeded 90%, and founder Ted Farrow was hailed across media and social networks as the man who saved the world. Yet it was the emergence of FAS as a military contractor in the late 2040s that cemented its status as the world's wealthiest corporation, with the record market capitalization of over $23 trillion. By 2055, FAS controlled 61% of the market share for automated military platforms, holding contracts with 353 nations, trans-governmental organizations, and corporate entities. Today, its holdings exceed the second largest corporation, FB Mobihal Global, by 321%. Definition: corporation. An association of individuals. Yes, Ty, nailed it. Man who sold the world. Literally. An association of individuals created under authority of law, having existence, powers, and liabilities distinct from those of its members. In a business sense, a corporation is usually owned by shareholders through the sale or distribution of stock, who profit from such ownership, vote at designated times for its governance, and designate executives who run its affairs. Most corporations engage in one or more industries to produce goods or offer services for profit, and may in turn own other corporations, companies, or property as holdings. Yeah, none of this would make any sense to Aloy. The other text data point there was the reception one. I'm gonna need a few cough drops in here, huh? This entire building is a giant lore dome.
The air. There's no smell to it, not even old death. Nothing natural. Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Complaint from Jay Friedkin. Reception. Hey, Reception, if that is your real name. Want to know who scheduled Indo Melee right next to Fresh Grounds? That would be me, Senior VP of Sales. Want to know why? After that little hair-pulling incident, both sides increased their bids by 40%. I'll explain, because your receptionist-level brain probably requires it. Those two sides are fighting. And what do we sell? That's right, combat machines. We want them to hate each other. So they will try to fight each other with what? That's right, again, combat machines. which they will pay us a lot of money for. So I suggest you go back to serving coffee with a blank smile and let me do my much more complicated job. Thanks a bunch, Mr. Friedkin, to you. Damn. Not that many, huh? Oh yeah, that! I remember that now. Yeah. You ever want to know whether you've got a strong bladder? That spot right there, that'll do it.
Looks like I can climb here.
Wrong way. You went the wrong way. Hey, look. You gonna try this one more time? Grab that. Grab that. Okay. Now look that way. That way, yeah.
Made it.
There's a bunch of stuff in that room. Look at the smaller rooms here first. FAS, campus log. High priority alert. Automated log note, all non-essential systems have entered hibernation. High priority alert, automated log note, full lockdown has been initiated. Due to the increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus, the security of FAS employees can no longer be guaranteed. Therefore, we have taken the difficult decision to shutter this facility indefinitely. Staff will be briefed on a block-by-block basis regarding proper procedure for archiving and/or disposal of project-related data and materials. ISEC and a crisis team will then conduct exit review before all areas are locked down. High priority alert. Priority messaging to all staff in E and F blocks. Treat the current lockdown situation as an exercise, but do not attempt to release the hatches or otherwise exit the buildings. Reminder that while HiSec personnel remain committed to employee safety during the current unfortunate events, personal firearms must be relinquished when presenting for Identiscan. Additional public access roads en route to the campus have now been closed to relieve waiting time at the outer security cordons. ISEC reminds all staff that the campus remains off limits to the public. Following recent campus security issues, all staff are reminded that presenting for Identiscan and displaying your security badge prominently at all times for image analytics are both mandatory. In light of recent acts of terrorism directed at the rapid transit system, HiSec now offers a Big Brother initiative to accompany staff traveling from off-site. Sign-up is required and strongly encouraged. 48 more entries in high priority, additional entries corrupted. That's good. I don't want to read 48 more entries. Thank you.
So people were angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
Yes, they did, and yes, it was. Spiritual Summit, text mail from Ted Faro. Paula Vasara. Paula, recent events have sharpened my perspective, and I think that I, and FAS in general, have been neglecting the spiritual side of things. Not under any specific religious framework, of course, but in a more general sense, and not giving enough thought to our shared values, hopes, and aspirations for the afterlife. I'd like you to reach out to religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of scheduling a conference soon, very soon, I'll have more thoughts about the agenda later, but for now, let's put out some feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent, no kooks, but anyone with a credible audience. Let's go deluxe. Make it clear we'll spare no expense. Thanks, Ted. Fuck you, Ted.
The FSP-5 Khopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the Swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Khopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
Pharaoh made lots of machines, but their focus shifted to military contracts, machines of war. And they sold these things that are now trying to kill us.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves.
Biomass
But
conversion.
How would you ever stop them?
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package. Designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance, it boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication. Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions, from 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of allied Chariot line models. And you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
Ah, how short-sighted we
Looks
can
like
be.
the way up. What's left of it.
Build machines to make our lives easier. Let us not lose sight the worst potentials.
Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek.
Let's not just assume things will be
Plants can find
okay.
a way to hang on up here. Guess I can too.
Up security patches rolling out like crazy this week. Microsoft being pretty pushy about some out-of-cycle updates, aren't they? It's not fall, huh?
The snow's got a bite out here.
It's all too plausible. Simple realities of progress, technological progress, mixed with a little bit of human nature. Some things may be inevitable. But we could at least try. Aloy, you kill me sometimes. I kill you sometimes. I guess it's a fair trade. All hands on deck from Gordon Nakata. Gina Zierman. Gina, ever hear of the Melville Island Fruit Association? Neither had I, until they filed suit against us this morning. Apparently, there's a little island paradise off the coast of Australia, population 2,700, all of whom hate us now. All of whom hate us now that a stray Hearts Timor unit is chowing down on their largest mango orchard. That brings the official count of Heart Timor related lawsuits to 127, most of them from private companies, but also a bunch from individuals, nations, states, and NGOs. And that's not even counting the mother of all liability claims from Hearts itself. Call every external firm we've ever used, then call their competitors. We're going to need every corporate defense lawyer we can find who's still half sober and on the bar. Gordon Nakata, Associate General Counsel, FAS. Man, I should really come back once they get the elevator fixed. Going around the outside. Panda Sea Incident from Stacy Anders. Robert Rescher. Subject, Dolphin Vid. Bob, another problem to add to our big steaming pile. Apparently a fisherman in the Banda Sea captured video of a Hearts Timor Horus unit refueling via biomatter conversion along the shoreline of Pulau Watar on a pod of endangered dolphins, no less. Quite possibly the last of their kind. Not to get graphic, but it looks like what happens inside a blender, as if the robot was whipping up a big pink swirling milkshake of dolphin chum. Our suppression team has scrubbed it from 43 networks, but it's still propagating, so it's only a matter of time before it goes viral. A prepared statement feels grossly insufficient. Any suggestions? This one's a real stinker. Stacy Anders, VP, PR, FAS.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
I remember on the far side, climb up, power cells like up there, something like that. Yeah, but it's where it's up there. It's up there. Yeah. Something like that. Look, Mom, on top of the world.
No space. Another power cell. This should help me get to that ancient armor.
She goes all the way to the bottom. We hit the computer. Anything else laying around? So we're gonna see some hollows here around this meeting table. Try to move around, get a few glimpses of people, but mostly gotta listen.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You've screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So, spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
You're killing robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
He needed her.
Another file has been recovered.
She understood things, helped make him what he is, and Faro what it was. And when things went to shit, like her or not, Ted needed her help. She's no dummy. She takes this stuff seriously. Secure 3 zettabyte storage rack, 6% power remaining. All these years later.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me.
Obviously she does.
I'll sign.
Fuck you, Ted.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
You know, I don't think you will, Ted.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
"15 months. And that's it.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Faro robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, Why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
You said you've known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the Old Ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of? Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal. A voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside. That made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the Old Ones had to destroy itself.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Oseram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Yeah, you really think there will be, Aloy? You're asking too much.
Getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Yeah, don't miss that rope. The Robot Command.
Snowfall. Getting colder.
I need to decide, think about it tonight, whether we'll be going to Robot Command tomorrow or another time. Whether we'll be playing this tomorrow or something else. Not sure yet. So I guess we'll all find out. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you've had a good time. I've had a very good time. I love this game so much. It's Friday. Enjoy your Friday nights. Come on back tomorrow. What else is happening this weekend? AGDQ starts on Sunday. That's great, Aloy. That's great. That rat almost got away. Now when you get into the story. Yeah, well, I'm of a few minds about it. Because we are just getting into some of the best story reveals. There's U.S. Robot Command is... Yes! So there's as good a chance as anything that we'll just be right back here tomorrow. And if it's something else, I don't even know what it'll be, so I can't tell you any more than that. Let's get to the campfire here. We'll wrap there for the night. Rat is good eating, huh? Carne de rata. I always think of the rat burger in Demolition Man when they're down in the sewers. Because up on the surface, no one's allowed to eat meat. It's unhealthy. But at least down in the sewers, you can get a burger and a beer. A rat burger. But hey, rat is good eating. Surprises are good. Yeah, so no promise. It might be a surprise, might not be a surprise. The surprise will be that there is no surprise. Well, I wish you all a great Friday night or an early Saturday morning if that's where you're at. Sleep well, party hardy, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Coming in for a landing. Good night, Starship. Good night, all. You're welcome, always. Scroll back up here a little bit. Hosts, thank you, Quadias Jamster, Iceman, Luke, Bristol, TYB, and Optimus Ponder. I know there are some others that haven't been popping up in chat for a long time. Switch settings are still masking some, and that's my bad. Thank you for the follows if you're new here. Tiago, Mattis, Owa, Connor Kenway, Eo Neon. Welcome aboard. Come back and join us for more adventures. Thank you for the bits, Grandpa. Thank you for the subs, resubs, KG. And another thing that's dropping off, some of the I don't think the Game Wisp subs are showing up here. I got to start marking those myself when they pop too. I don't miss them at the end. Good night, everyone. See you later.